holiday season is already here, and to make our Christmas more special, I would love to show you how to make the best ever keto Christmas cookies. Let's get started. As usual, I have all my ingredients already prepped, so let me go over the ingredients with you. All we need is coconut flour, melted coconut oil, eggs, keto-friendly sweetener, cinnamon, and some type of spices. I use apple pie spice, but you can make your own keto-friendly spices. You can use cinnamon, ginger, allspice, cardamom, nutmeg, whatever you like. We have also baking powder, a little bit of salt, and extra water. I will pause the recipe for these cookies below the video, so if you would love to make it, please go ahead and let me know if you like them. Thank you. So first we need to combine all dry ingredients. Coconut flour, keto sweetener, I use Swerve, baking powder, extra cinnamon, and my mix of spices. And I am going to combine all the ingredients. Wow, it smells so delicious, smells like Christmas. In a separate bowl, I am going to whisk 3 eggs. I am going to add melted coconut, and combine it together. And I will use a pinch of Celtic salt to enhance the flavor. Now I am going to add flour mixture into our eggs. We need to combine all the ingredients. Wow! Again, I will repeat it, but this dough smells so delicious. And reminds me of a holiday in my country in Poland. Now, using my hands, I will be kneading this dough. And quick tip, if your dough is too dry, you need to add a few tablespoons of water. I definitely need water here. I will add 1, 2, 3, and 4. But if your dough is too wet, you can add extra flour. So we almost done with the dough. So what we need to do is form the ball. And this goodie will go to the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. So we need to use foil and Meanwhile, you can make a frosting. Unfortunately, my blender has just broken, so I will not do it with you, but I provided a recipe below the video. You have regular frosting recipe and also dairy-free recipe, so just check the link below the video. See you in 30 minutes. I am going to preheat my oven to 325 degrees. And let me check the dough. Wow, it looks, the dough is ready. So we need 2 sheets of parchment paper. I'm going to sprinkle 1 sheet of paper with coconut flour, so our dough will not stick to the paper. Nice. The dough is nicely chilled. We need to move fast with the dough because otherwise we'll get too sticky and we will not be able to cut out the shapes. I'm going to roll out the dough. We need to be patient with this step because not every time will work. So don't worry, I try to make this cookie a few times until I master it. So yes, you will be fine. Nobody's perfect, so this baking needs to be for fun, so we should not be stressed out. We just need to practice. We will be repeating this step few times, but so this shape doesn't need to be perfect at this moment. The dough needs to be about 1/4 inch of thick. Okay, something like this. So right now we should put this raw dough into refrigerator again to make sure that we will be able to cut out the shapes. Okay, all right. Don't worry about the cracks here because we always can repeat the process of rolling the dough and putting each time to the refrigerator if you are not able to cut the shape. So this will take some time, but I trust me, it will worth it. Alright, this part is going fast and this is also the fun part. We are cutting out the shapes and as you see we have cracks, but I'm not worried about them because we can again roll the ball, roll it and just put into refrigerator again. So I have a few fun shapes and now using spatula we we are trying to cut off some nice shapes and transfer to the ungreased baking pan. Just be gentle. This dough is very delicate, so there is no rush with this part. Nice. We have a nice ornament. Now it's going to be a gingerbread guy. And you see, beautiful. I don't want to break any part of his body, so I need to be super gentle. Next we have a Christmas tree. Okay. You can also use the smaller shapes, but try to not use too complicated shapes because it will be way difficult to cut off the shape. And let me do some star. You know what? I will repeat it with this guy. All right, so and I think I will be able to do one more. We don't want to overload the pan, so this is enough for this batch. So I will put these guys into oven for about 15 minutes. If you want, you can check in a halfway if they're not burned. Our cookies are ready. Looks perfect. I see the gingerbread lost some leg, but it's okay. So all we need to do to let these cookies cool down, and then it's gonna be a fun part, frosting and decoration like I did yesterday. So maybe let me do a taste test. I can tell they resemble the sugar cookies, and yes, I use Lily's chocolate chips. I hope you like my recipes, and you will make it for yourself, for your family, for Christmas. So I wish you happy holiday, and if you really enjoy my video and the recipe, so just put thumbs up, and see you in the next one. Happy holiday!